Hello, and welcome to TD's Pokemon Lair. I'm TD, and this is the Lair. Today, we're unboxing a box of 10 Pokemon cards I got from Professional Sports Authenticator, and I got them back in this little box. They pack them nice and well so they arrive safe and sound. Let's get them out of this box and see what grades I got. Let's go. This card is a 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge Blaine's Quiz 2, the first edition, the number 111 card of the set. Looking at the front of this card, you can see the graphics are clean. There's no creases or damage or bends. Looking at our centering from top to bottom and left to right, I think that's all within tolerance. Our corners and our edges are real nice and beautiful. As we turn to the back of the card and look at this side, you can see that our centering from top to bottom and left to right all looks within tolerance. Our corners look really clean and nice. I don't see any damage there. And there's no damage on our surface or our graphics. They look really awesome. This is going to be a good card. Let's see if I'm correct on the good card. And our grade will be a Gem Mint 10. I knew it. This was a great card. Let's look at this 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge Blaine's Quiz number 3. The first edition, the number 112th card of this set. Looking at the front surface of this card, it's really clean. I don't see any dirt, damage, or creases. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, I think it's slightly towards the top and left to right. I think that's pretty close to tolerance. Our corners and our edges are really clean with no damage. Looking at the back of the card, you can see that our centering from top to bottom and left to right, I think all is really close to tolerance. Looking at our graphics and our surface, I think they're clean with no creases or bends or anything like that. Once we get to our corners and our edges, the two left corners have some slight damage that I think will affect the grade. And that's going to give us a grade of Mint 9. I like it. I like it a lot. You're looking at a 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge Cinnabar City Gym Trainer card, a first edition, the 113th card of this set. As we look to the front of this card, you can see our centering from top to bottom and left to right. I think all this is within tolerance. Our graphics and our surface look really clean with no damage that I can see. And looking at our corners and our edges, they're nice and clean with no damage that I can find. Flip the card over and look at the back. You can see that our centering and from top to bottom, left to right, I think is all within tolerance. Looking at our surface and our graphics, they're clean with no damage. Looking at our edges and our corners, I think there might be some slight damage on that upper left corner, but we'll see. And the grade's going to be a Gem Mint 10. That one surprised me. You're looking at a 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge Fuchsia City Gym Trainer card, a first edition, the 114th card of the set. Looking at the front surface of this card, you can see it's really clean. There's no and crisp. There's no dirt, damage, creases, or bends. Our centering from top to bottom and left to right. Left to right, I think it's slightly towards the left a little bit and maybe towards the top. Our corners and edges are really clean with no damage. Flip the card over and let's look at our centering from left to right. I think it's towards the left, and top to bottom, I think it's towards the top a little. Looking at our surface, it's really clean. Graphics are nice and bright. Looking at our corners and our edges, there's some damage to that upper right corner, and there might be some slight, very slight damage on that lower left corner. And that's going to give us a grade of Mint 9. That's pretty darn good. I'm looking at a 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge Koga's Ninja Trick, a trainer, first edition card, the 115th of this set. Looking at the front of this card, our graphics look really clean. I love the graphics on this one. It looks cool. Our centering from top to bottom is towards the top and left to right. I think it's slightly towards the left. Our corners and our edges are really clean with no. Flip the card over and we'll start with centering from top to bottom. I think it's slightly towards the top, left to right. I think it's slightly towards the right. Looking at our surface and our graphics of the Pokeball there, they're really clean. I don't see any damage or dirt. Looking at our corners and our edges, there's some damage to that upper right corner, and the rest of it looks pretty good. And we'll receive a grade of Mint 9. I like it. I like it a lot. We are looking at a 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge Master Ball, a trainer card, a first edition, the 116th card of this set. Looking at the front of this card, you can see the graphics are clean and crisp. There's no dirt, grime, or bends or creases. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, I think that's close to tolerance, but from left to right, I think it's slightly towards the left. Looking at our corners and edges, they're beautifully clean with no damage. As we look to the back of the card, our graphics look really clean. The Pokeball and all that has no damage. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, I think that's in tolerance, left or right. That looks pretty close to tolerance. Looking at our corners and our edges, our upper left corner has some damage and the lower right corner has some very slight damage. And that's going to give us a grade of mint 9. Man, 9s are great, 10s would be better. We have a 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge Max Revive, a trainer first edition card, number 117th of this set. Looking at the front of this card, the graphics and surface are clean with no dirt, damage, bends, or creases. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, I think it's slightly towards the bottom, and left to right, that looks pretty close to tolerance. Our corners and our edges are really clean. I don't see any problems there. Looking to the back of the card, our centering from top to bottom is towards the bottom, left to right. I think it's slightly towards the left. Looking at our surface of the Pokeball and the graphics, they're clean. I don't see any damage or creases or any problems or damage. Looking at our corners and our edges, the upper right corner has some slight damage, and the upper left and lower right corners have a speck of damage. And we'll get a grade of mint 9 for this one. I like it. That's my story and I'm sticking to it. Let's check out this 2013 Pokemon Gym Challenge Misty's Tears, a first edition trainer card, the 118th card of this set. Look at the front of this card, you can see the graphics are clean and crisp. There's no dirt, damage, creases, bends, or dents. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, I think those are within tolerance. Left to right, I think it's slightly towards the left. And looking at our corners and our edges, I don't see any damage that I can find. As we turn the card over and look to the back of the card, you can see our graphics look really clean. The Pokeball and all that is crisp and there's no damage. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, I think it's slightly towards the bottom, and left to right, I think it's slightly towards the right. And looking at our corners and our edges, I think there's some slight damage on that upper right corner and possibly upper left corner. And that's going to give us a grade of excellent, mint 6. What the hell? That should have been at least a 9. I don't agree with that one. Wow. This card is a 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge Rockets Minefield Gym, a first edition trainer, the 119th card of this set. Looking at the front of this card, you can see the graphics are clean. The front surface is nice. There's no damage that I can find. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, I think it's slightly towards the top, and left to right, it looks pretty close to tolerance. Our corners and our edges look really clean. I don't see any damage. Flip the card over and we look to the back surface, and it's really clean, just as clean as the front. I don't see any damage, dirt, grimes, or bends. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, it's towards the top, and left to right, I think that's within tolerance. As we turn to our corners and our edges look really clean. I think there's some couple of specks of damage on the two upper corners. And that's going to give us a grade of Gym Mint 10. Wow. I thought those specks in the centering might have got us, but it didn't. Wow. We are looking at a 2000 Pokemon Gym Challenge Rocket Secret Experiment, a trainer, a first edition, the 120th card of this set. Looking at the front surface of this card, it looks really good. I don't see any dirt, damage, creases, bends, or anything like that. You can see on that left border there's some ink bleed through. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, I think it's slightly towards the top, and left to right, I think it's slightly towards the left. Looking at our corners and our edges, they're really nice and clean. As we turn to the back, you can see that our surface is as clean as the front. I don't see any damage, dirt, grimes, bends, or creases. Looking at our centering from top to bottom, it's towards the top, and left to right, I think it's slightly towards the right. And looking at our corners and our edges, the upper right corner has some damage. And we're going to get a grade of mint 9. Not too bad. Well, I hope you enjoyed the cards and the video. Please like and subscribe, and remember, you got to catch them all. Have an awesome day.